Well, hello everyone. Hello, my snowflakes. My sound is way too loud for this right now. Welcome to a new stream, to our new City Skylines stream. Um, hello, hello. How you all doing? How is everyone? Let me start off with that. So I don't forget. So, last time we added basically this whole area over here, if I remember correctly, right? And we added 2 train stations over here and over here. Well, and over here, obviously, because this is our working area where everyone is going to work. That's the idea. But now I was thinking, because, well, you see, all these people, right? They are, if they live over here, for example, that's not that bad. Live over here, let's say it like that, okay? Then they have to, when they go from work, let's say here, here's their work, then they go all the way over here, like that. Then they go onto the highway, continue onto the highway, over here, get to this highway, get to this highway, probably get off over here. Let's go all the way through this. Have to go all the way over here. And then like that. Or maybe they take like 1 or 2 exits further. But that is taking a long time. They have to take like... It's just a bit of an extra detour, and I don't want them to do that, right? It's gonna clog up everything over here, and it's just not very functional. So I thought, why not today make another exit of the highway? Does that sound like a good idea? At least to start off with. Like an exit of the highway onto here, and then probably onto this track over here. And maybe it continues ahead. So it can like connect up with these two. I think that could actually work. Maybe this highway will continue down here. And this highway will continue around. Or the other way around. I don't know yet. But does that sound like a good idea? You guys are not being very responsive today. Are you guys okay? Let's see if we actually have junctions already. We do. So this could work over here, right? Well, if the train wouldn't be in the way. So we gotta get rid of that first. Maybe... Nah, I think it's okay like this. And maybe even I will make it on my own this time. Oh, that's okay, Jess. Thanks for letting me know. I was just worried about you guys because I didn't hear anything. And usually I do. I'm just doubting if I should make like 2-way both sides or a 1-way, because I made this 2-way. I feel like 4-way would be a better idea. If I do that with 1 meter in between, that should be fine. Because then we can still move it to the 2 meters like this. Actually, I'm surprised by how far I can still go with that. Hold up. If I can go that far with it, that means that we can move this that far as well. Invalid shape. Why is it an invalid shape? Hello? Why? That's weird. Now it's allowed. Okay, well. I mean, this game is still full of bugs, so that could have been one. And then we just add this one onto here. Gotta go slightly to the side. Hello Mara, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Make the twin tower. I mean, we don't have an airport, so I think it should be safe. If I did actually do it, but I won't. Our city doesn't need that yet. Maybe later. Maybe in a bit, actually. That name is pretty crazy, isn't it? Let's see if we change this, if it fucks it up that much as well.
My keys? My keys? What? We're in the air? Oh! Sorry about that. It's, nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
Local stargazers are in for a real treat tonight, as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be quite a sight. A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor.
Ah, yeah, Professor.
So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Professor really doesn't get to say shit in this. Yeah, that's Mara. Also, by the way, I don't know if you can hear the giggling of my boyfriend in the background. He's been watching funny videos tonight. Well, you can hear it very softly. I don't think you can actually on stream. So I need to laugh louder into the microphone. Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll ask it next time if we can do that. But yeah, we have now our 4-way highway. Time to come whisper sweet nothings into the stream. He should. No, just kidding. He probably won't. He'll just keep his own little videos and laugh about them. Which is also fine. I'm really not sure if he's okay. Oh, I'm just building basically like this extra exit that we were talking about earlier. And I'm thinking of actually making like a pretty decent road for it first. And then just getting the highway from there. See, so now it goes like that. And now we have an extra exit. If we put it into a roundabout over here, then now people who live on this side can just go through it over there. That's way easier for them, way faster. I probably also shouldn't forget to still add the train tracks. Oh, fuck. That was not straight, was it? Just like me, nothing I do is straight. But this definitely wasn't. See? There we go. Oh, funny video time has come to an end. You going to bed, babe? You still want chaos? Okay. Bye bye. Dang. The fact that Jesse even suggested to ban you, Mara, because of your name. I think that something like this should be fine. And then we go like this, and then we go down there. Now we have the train track running, right? It should be running smooth enough. It's better than to have it cross over here, I think. I also still think that that this road could be expanded at some point. It's not really necessary for now, but it could definitely in the future. And we have some problem with low density stuff. Or high density, I should say. So I'm curious to put those over here. Just a few, not too many. Because if we put too many in one go, you know what happens. We get clogged up traffic and stuff like that. That's not good. We don't want that. Also, I just saw that we've unlocked the EU high density instead of the actual low rent housing. So yeah, I want to use that more. We also have this, which is Mediterranean heritage medium density housing. No clue what it is, and I haven't used it yet. But I'll definitely use it in a future video. I will make like a little part for it. This is also going to be EU high density again. The medium density we're doing good at. It's just the low density that we still need a lot of. So let me just put that right here. I think that should be good. I think this is medium density. There we go. And then now it should be erasing and building a lot of stuff. Should be running more smoothly. How big did we make High Park? As big as this whole area right now. Okay, fair enough. We don't have speed bumps, we don't have... We just have roadside parking that costs money, which is fair because we want to make money. I wonder if people actually use this exit. I see people using it already, look at that. I think mostly people from this side will be using it. Or people that want to go to that side. Also, of course, it automatically plays this and this. We don't need any of that. Also, the fact that it just immediately puts like 2 things to the left. Like, there is nothing. There's nothing there. So that didn't really need to happen. Do we now get 2 for there? I'm gonna do it like that. Nope. Okay. When I do it like this. What the fuck? Okay. So then you still get 2. 2 for left. Okay, fair enough, I guess. I don't know. I hope we are gonna get some population increase. Also because the high density stuff from the European things, they are way bigger. They will probably hold way more people. So that's something to take into consideration. And there are gonna be a lot of more people moving in now. Probably. Most likely. Also, what kind of parks do we actually have? We just have all of them. Okay, fair enough. So I feel like putting a big park over here. So I don't think we have a lot of parks yet. Oh, we do actually. Just not on this side. I always like this park because it connects 2 sides for people that walk. People that walk. Walkers. On this side we barely have anything that looks like a park. Change that. There we go. Park. What do we have over here? Neo Barracks. Housing offices, restaurants, and exhibition areas. That actually sounds very nice. Let's put this over here. Cool. Do they actually, if we, because I'm seeing this, does that mean that it would attach to it if I would use it? It seems like it does. Seeing that? Like now, when you're walking around it, you can also get in on this side. That actually looks so cute. It's like a... Fuck, what are those called? Like those food court kind of things, but not, that's not what they're called. Also, as I said, these are the low rent housing. This is the EU high density. They're both high density, but this is just the in-game stuff, and this is like a DLC kind of thing. The difference is noticeable, to say the least. I hope I didn't overload my highway again. Well, it doesn't seem too bad. It's just a bit wonky, which I am actually going to change because I don't like how wonky it is. Did you see how wonky that was? That was insane. Even over here already. Wonky. It's because of myself, I am aware. I just want it to look good.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome of classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
The leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents.
What's going on?
Isn't
Why
that
are we-
going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to
Look at it go.
But so is their money. We'll be
Nice.
back after this.
I also do still think that I should probably add this exit. I deleted it before, but I think it is still very useful. What the fuck is going on with it? Oh, there we go. But I used... Which one did I use? This one? No. Like, sort of like that, but not really. Like this one. That's what I used, yeah. Okay. And since it goes down by 2, we're gonna change this into a 4-way. That's why it looked a bit scuffy before. But we got it. That also looks very scuffy actually. That also, I think we're gonna make this one up. Just one should be good enough. There we go. I think that should do it for now. And well, we do have those train routes, but that's basically all we have now for public transport. So we might want to work on that, but we could also just work more on this for now. Because there's still a lot of low density housing. Was that actually concrete from here? Because we also have a cargo terminal here. There is actually some storage, so I'm pretty sure that we do have some lanes running. I don't know if you have to make lanes yourself for that or not. It does say we need that. But does going out to the city also count as that? Okay. I think it does. So that, and then... Does that count? And then moving back to the cargo? That does indeed count. Nice. That's the cargo trains for you. And we did build roads to connect it. I don't know what our main train station should be. I feel like that should be something over here, because we're gonna make like the big city over here. That's the idea. Well, we already have a traffic jam here. Great. Maybe actually... Maybe I should continue this highway. Like further on. Because then we can... actually... like interchange with them as a highway. Also, do we have any natural resources over here? We do. And we have stone. Oil in here. There might actually be an interesting one to dig into. Are we doing electricity? Oh. We're importing a lot of electricity. That is costing us a lot of money. So, if I were to drag this node over towards this side, like that, I feel like we could maybe put one more of these down. Maybe even two. It's because of the stupid road. Gosh. We have some output of water. What was the new thing over here? I'm not sure. Oh, and we also have stuff over here that I didn't even see yet. Oh, look at that. The sun is rising in our beautiful new city. Why can't I? There we go. Oh. How are they with their happiness? We can see that over here. I don't like the fact that they have small homes and that they have high taxes. Do they have high taxes? Do they? I did charge them a bit extra, didn't I? But it's just the more educated you are, the more you have to pay. That's basically the reason why people are paying so much, why people are complaining. They're complaining because they are smart. This is all medium density, isn't it? Yeah, this is medium density, all of it, even on this side. All medium density housing, not high density. That's just this part. This is also still medium, still medium, still medium. Just good for me to see like what we're building where, you know? Those skyscrapers look so good, man. If only we could have them over here. Like IRL, I mean. Give like one big tower and that's it. Look, now you can also walk over here to get like shopping done and stuff. And I'm still thinking of, hopefully that works. Oh, we have already one over here. Like a parking spot. Parking area. I mean. And if we then just one further, there we go. From this side to this side. Oh, that didn't attach. Sure, why not? That's fine. So now people can easily walk from the parking space to their homes over here. Oh, that does not look good. Hold up. Oh, and then the whole roundabout got vanished. Was this one, right? Yeah. That looks slightly better. Slightly. Yeah. I think they're running pretty smoothly now. Like all the traffic. This is still a mess. That's because they only have one track to go to the right, which really surprises me. You know what I'm actually gonna do? Because then they have an extra track. And then I'm actually gonna move it like this. This is something that I've been doing in my own city, that I play like outside of streaming. Like on the busy roads where people want to go right, I just go like this, and this one goes like this. All of that is unnecessary. This is unnecessary, and people can just don't go left. They don't go left. Well, they can't over there. All these unnecessary, and there we go. Now they can easily make it. And with this one, oh, it's actually 2x3. Hold up. Ta-da! And this one also. Just for a little bit, it can go like this, so that they can merge in. And now everyone can just go to the right without any problems into the city. And it is actually idea. Hear my English. It is the idea that this is going to stay empty mostly. Empty as in we are going to make it industrial office zone, stuff like that. Not yeah, not any other stuff. Same goes with this, which is why I'm actually still going to attach it right now. I don't know where I'm going to attach to though. I think over here. And this one will actually turn into a roundabout then. That already looks like a city, and this is still like the outer banks of the city. Oh, it's busy here. But it's like I said, like these skyscrapers, look at how many people they hold. That's like double the amount of what we had. I'm not even kidding, I think that's actually double the amount of what we had. The idea is that people can go in on this side, but if they go in from here, obviously they won't do that whole route. So they'll just go over here and then over here.
Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly anguishing correspondence from a listener. My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Look, more beautiful bridge. Just looks a bit better, that's all. But yeah, I think this is going to end over there, and then we just have like our oil platform over here, basically. And mining for oil down here. And this is not looking good. Our way into the city, I wanted to say, but yeah, look at that. It is basically just like I've seen before. Hey, this kind of looks like Twin Towers, but they're connected. But yeah, I've what do I want to say? Yeah, I've seen this before in my own account. Like, this just happens because they all want to move in at the same time, and it's not working. Like, all these houses were for like rent, and people are now moving in, and that's a lot of people moving in, as you can see. But once they have moved in, they should be fine. I hope. We'll find out about that soon enough. It also annoys me slightly that they are going all the way over here, and then just to get to this exit, like these two roads, so they can hop on here and just go down the road. They could also go over here, go left and then left again, and then go through here or something. Like that's also a possibility. It's just the fact that this is highway road. They go like, oh yeah, that is priority. That is faster, so that's where I'm gonna go. But if everyone thinks that, then the highway is not faster anymore. Same with this. Let me actually put some very small parks in here. I said small ones. That's too big. That's already too big. This, like this, for example. It's just a very small park, and it doesn't do much, but it does give us some happiness along the way. Ta-da! These are both probably full already. 200 and 191. Yeah, close to full. So yeah, that's also not helpful. That our parking garages are also full. But this is starting to clear up. Ish. It's just this side, man. It doesn't look as bad because of the shadows, but... oh god. What have I done? More people in our city means more money, so that's good, but... gosh. This is also why I was actually thinking, like, yeah, maybe I need a different highway into the city, because this one... it's just going like straight through the living area right now, and it's just going crazy. It is like when everyone is trying to get home from work, this highway is full. And if that would mean even still going into the city with even more housing and like more offices, like hell nah, bro. That's too busy. So yeah, I'm thinking of putting this highway over here, over the top, and then it will split up over here to this side and to that side. And besides this exit over here, it won't have another one until this highway. Everyone wants to get off here as well, don't they? Why? Where is everyone going? A lot of people are going over here, which is fair. And also a lot of people are going underneath. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So people are just trying to move in. That's still the point. These are low rental, but now they can stay low rental. It's actually fine for now. This one could still level up, but I am not gonna take the risk. I think it's good for now. These are also low rental, I think. But once again, some of the low rental is just good to have. Also thinking of actually... Oh, that slope is too steep, really? Look, now you go like over the top of the slope. And then you can walk from here to like up here. Where it says High Park, but everything is actually High Park. Lol. That's still kind of crazy that this road, that one, is like that whole road. I'm not surprised that a lot of people actually wanna... The traffic flow on that road is pretty bad. It is going to 50%. This flow is going pretty alright, I'd say. This road is actually also still flowing better than I expected it to. It's just getting off the highway that really sucks. After that, everything is running smoothly. Well, smooth enough. This is a really weird, really weird exit, by the way. I don't think it should be like 5. I think the 4 should be good enough. Like that. Anyway, that's oh. Maybe I should change that to 2, but then again it doesn't really match that. So if we just continue over here. Oh my god. Really, they should call this game Traffic Manager rather than City Skylines, because this is not fun. All of this goes into a 2-lane, so maybe I could still change it to a freeway. I mean, I can, but it RIP some of the stuff that I built. Oh. RIP the whole game. It just crashed on me. What the fuck? Luckily I have autosave on, but that really took me out of it for a second. What the hell? Okay. Game was like, nah, now we're good for tonight. Okay. Oh, rip game. I pressed continue right away, so it should just be able to use it well. Gosh, that was unexpected. What did it save? It didn't save this, that's for sure. Besides that, I didn't really do much, I think. It did save that I changed stuff, so that's good. Yeah, let me try it again. Hopefully this time it doesn't crash. Yeah, it seems to be doing fine right now. Anyway, now we have three things, three lanes that are going down, which is way better. Obviously, because we have oops, sorry people. Sorry that I destroyed your house and now all you can do is just run away. Whoops. This really, they should really call this traffic manager rather than City Skylines, because that's all I'm doing in this game. And maybe also the fact that all those people have to go. I thought I was doing well. I just want to say, the fact that all those people have to go through the city, or well, through this area, is probably not the best of ideas. And then I just come over here and I just see this. Like, no, that wasn't one of my best ideas. It really wasn't. Maybe I should make this into a 5-lane for now. I mean, I should, but I don't like the fact that it is doing it on that side. There we go. Now you... Why are you not able to connect to there? In that case, I'm just not gonna grid you up. I think this should be fine. You do have electricity and water now, so you're good. And this one just goes... This one... Why do you not... Please connect to the road, but not create a crossing. Thank you. There we go. All these people, man. I feel like that zebra crossing is unnecessary. Because they also have one over here, so they should be fine. Same goes for all of this, actually. If they want to cross, they should probably be able to. So let's make a small crossing that connects to somewhere over here, like that. And we go like this, and then we build the crossing like that, and then we go back down like this. Then it says slope to steep, as it always does. And then if we don't actually have anything turned on, it will connect to the side. There we go. So now people can still cross, but just a little bit further. They can also cross to get to here, which they should probably also have like a path for on this side. I feel like they would want that, right? Also, for the people that are watching, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Because I see that people are watching, but the chat do be pretty quiet. Don't be shy, just say hi. That should really be my slogan, because I say that in every stream, I feel like. Oh, these views are so cool though. Look at that. Just for a view like this, I would go on a holiday to that destination, you know? Doesn't even have to be very touristic and such. Just the views are good enough, man. But yeah, this I didn't think this through. Traffic is very stuck, and like I've said before, that's probably just because of people moving in. We should be fine eventually, but for now it's very stuck. Over there it's stuck, over here people are trying to get onto the roundabout. So what I might do actually is get rid of this roundabout and put traffic lights in there. Then make these like that and make like an extra road in there on the side. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to do it, but sure. And then these over here, they are not allowed to go straight. So they either go left or they go right. That's just... There's so many people just standing here outside. Why? Idling. Okay. Why? Because it's not open yet or something? The amount of people in this, man. It's crazy. I think that's where most people are going. They're trying to reach these. 55? I thought this was like a 69%. I thought the convert was 69 on these. That's why I like them so much. But and maybe we should make these one-way roads. Like towards this side, and this one is already towards that side, a one-way road. Yeah. And maybe the 2 lanes should go actually a bit longer on this side. Because I feel like I could use it. Where are all the people walking to? Most people are just trying to get over here. A lot of people are going to the cemetery, which is over here. The cemetery? Is this a cemetery? Yeah, I got it right this time. Last time it took me so long. But yeah, so what if we move that onto the top of this side? Because these are shops. Right? So people can like move over here and then they go to that cemetery. What they also can do from there. Let me actually check. I think that could work. They can also move full on behind it and around the cemetery. And go like over here towards the other side. I'm sorry for the people that live in this apartment building. Yeah, all those poor people, man. Anyways, now I'm going to get rid of these two. I'm going to get rid of these two. And with that, I am also going to get rid of these. So people can now... Oh, that was an autosave. People can now easily get to here. They can even get to over here, and they can cross over here at this point. Maybe this should become a small roundabout, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Is that a possibility? I feel like it should be. Yeah, it is. So, and these ones are gonna be like traffic lights, just simply so you can easily get there. I'm just thinking like, how can I get the pedestrians off the road? That's basically what I'm thinking right now. And I am actually not sure. Because the pedestrians are the ones that are making this hard to do. Fuck. Why is that too short? Probably my own fault. All these are gone though, which is surprising, so it will probably fix itself eventually, but you know, I wanna be prepared for when it doesn't fix itself. Invalid shape, slope to steep, slope to steep, slope to steep, slope to steep. Fuck. Okay. How is the slope to steep for this long?
Pending updates
What?
to our power grid,
How?
the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to
We
remain
don't.
calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary
Why do
local
we?
shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
How
Do we
delightful.
actually?
Another letter from our erstwhile
I don't think we do.
listeners.
Electricity we
What's
do.
up,
Yeah.
honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice.
We can
Y'all
change that
got
though.
clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself? Let's see here. Y'all got soul. Oh, yes, soul. A raison d'etre? Delicious. My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That
Okay, so
must
there we
be
go like
most
this.
Exacerbating. Classical music has been known since the time of the
We're
early
not gonna
Stoics.
add
Funk, by
extra of
contrast, is
these.
an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say, is for the layperson. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful cants.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
I'm aware.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently, that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics,
So
perhaps
this takes a
yes, in the
long
short
time for them
run.
I
to.
like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction
reach each
and
other.
its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of
Why is that an invalid
priority.
shape?
The
I think we should
leader
be
of
fine
the
where
City
it is.
Services Division is with us in the studio today to
There we
talk
go.
about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect
of
a certain
people are
level
walking
of
over.
services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
A lot of people
I
walking
expect
over
the residents
here,
would be more
walking over
distressed
there.
if key services became
These
unavailable.
are
Their quality of life is very important to them.
not
But
that
search
busy,
their
but
money.
busy
We'll be
enough.
back after this.
There we go. That should do it actually for now. By the way, you guys, in chat, this music has been voted on in my Discord server, because nowadays we have a lot of different radio stations. Oh, because I bought some DLC. So every week I'm actually gonna put out a poll, like, which music would you like to hear this time? So maybe next week we'll have totally different music, and you can also vote for that. Just join a Discord server. It's actually in all my link trees, and I don't think anyone has done it yet. Besides, like, my actual IRL friends. So it would be nice to see some new faces there. So just chat around and have fun. It's also going uphill over here, by the way, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's why it's not. I mean, I get why it isn't doing what I want it to do, but I don't like that it isn't doing that, you know? Wait, it went blue for a pretty long while, actually. What if I use this one and I go... like this, and then like that? Oh, that's not loud. Fuck. Well, I guess we are not gonna have one over here. And if people want to get to this side, they will just use this one. If they want to get to here, they can... yeah, how can they do that now? Because they can't. Over here, maybe? Is that a possibility? It is. Look at that. Ta-da! Done. Now we don't need our zebra crossings anymore. There we go. Why are all these people just standing here? Pretty sure you can just go into your house. Oh, we missed 2 people. I think that's why, actually. This is running smoothly now. This is running smoothly now. Hey, is our city actually running pretty decent now? That would be crazy if it is. Oh, no, of course it isn't. Now people just gonna get in over here. Fuck. That's why it was running smoothly, because no one is running in. We could do the same tactic as I just did before, but then we might have a problem with the ones coming from this side. As you can see, there are a lot. Gosh. Really, they should really rename their game. It's not City Skylines, it's Traffic Manager. Also, I'm pretty sure that we need some new healthcare thing. Gonna go right here, Because a lot of people over here need ambulances, and I don't think I have those ambulances. So, yeah. Still, this is crazy to me that it is going like this. It is running now, though, sort of. Gosh.
This is Second Moon Radio.
Yeah, it is
Classical
because of people still
Unlike
going in.
most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imaginations as guides through a silent audible masterpiece.
What if I made it a roundabout now? Would that
Listen
work?
At full volume, and
No.
our souls are transported.
It won't.
Let us not tarry.
Not that I want
On
to,
the
but
next
just checking.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
It is once
You
again
can
busy in
now
here.
shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Actually, let me check if we have some fancy.
back
Oh, we
after
do.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined
Some
today by
fancy
an
stuff over
expert
here.
guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within
No,
ideological
sad, it
reward
doesn't fit.
structures, which are entirely apart from the actual
Do we have any of them that do
rewards
fit in
involved.
here?
For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics,
think
perhaps yes.
this one
in
should
the
fit.
short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what
Okay,
we
it
are
did.
discussing is the
Cool.
study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank
psyche.
you, Professor.
It is a
So these are some
question
random
of
things that make it just like make your stuff better, basically. Oh yeah, right. I was like, why can't I place that? But I placed something else there. I have some different residences. Is that how you say that in English? Residences. They are, but they're all kind of like the same as well. I mean, right? They look pretty similar. It's also because they're from the same pack, but shh. Pop musician and a Vertigo house. Vertigo house can go over here, and the pop musician's house can go here. This will give people a lot of well-being. But for now, mostly the well-being that we have that you guys can't see. Now you can. Most things that are dragging it away are the mail service. Like, let me actually show you. You can see over here how happy people are, like in the right bottom corner. Do you see that over here? And they're not very happy right now. I'm always in front of that because I don't want you guys to see how unhappy our people are, but they're not happy in our city. Well, they are like content, but they are not happy. Of course you want them happy. Now, by the way, every demand is high again. Almost every demand besides offices. But that also makes sense that offices isn't high because this whole area has been mapped out to be office area. which of course isn't busy at 6 p.m. because then people go home, which you can see is busy again. And it has been worse. It's just mostly the lane switching that really fucks it up. But dang, it is really fucking it up good. Same goes for over here. But everyone is still going in over here, which surprises me actually. I mean, it's not bad, it just surprises me, that's all. At least everyone is spreading out pretty well. I just love this row of housing. And of course these as well. Hello, Muff Blood, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Also, I'm a pretty boy. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. This view is so cool. Oh, this view is also pretty cool. Ignore the things in the background. But yeah, after people have merged into their right lane, things move smoothly. Sort of. I shouldn't have said that it moves smoothly. Look at this. What is this supposed to be? Why are people going in a circle? Is it for... It's for this, isn't it? It is. Or for this one. And then they can't find a place, so they go back. But then they're stuck over here. Oh gosh. But hey, our traffic jam is almost gone. That's actually surprising to me that the traffic jam was gone that fast. Still, they need a ambulance over here. The ambulance is arriving slowly but surely. Gosh, it's so busy over there. It really is. And to be honest, maybe I just have to accept that that's a busy part of town. Because I don't know how to fix it. Maybe an extra lane will do it actually in this turn. I mean, of course it won't do it as in making it go smooth right away, but it will maybe make it like last longer. What I could also still do, which I am actually thinking about doing right now. It's making just a line like that. And then putting this one back to the 2x2. This one isn't gonna go left. This one isn't gonna go left. This one isn't gonna have traffic lights. This one isn't either. And we are not getting any... Over there it's fine. Just not over there. And we're not turning left there either. So this little extra wing that we made is basically just to get off over here on the right. How are people supposed to get there now? Yeah, because they can't go here. So that one doesn't really make any sense anymore. People have to go all the way over there then. Which I'm not sure if they will do. I'm also not sure if this is actually something that the cars will do. Apparently it is. Good, 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 good. Now let's plant down some trees over here. And some bushes and stuff like that. I always like to fill these up a bit, you know? Just a little bit, but it is always nice. Of course the trees will also grow bigger, so... Okay, so for this one, I'm feeling like a free lane over here, and after that the free lane is gonna go to that side. That's not gonna hold. Okay, then we'll do the free lane like that at least. So they can just merge in. I feel like they are still going to the right over here, which is okay. But they also actually have a dedicated lane to the right now. Which I think is something that they really needed. Because that is running smoother now. Maybe the lane needs to be a little longer, maybe from the start. And maybe I'll make it a 2-lane. But a 2-lane highway. Like that. You were also never able... You were never supposed to do that. Because if I make it a 2-lane highway road, it will probably take that one faster because they are allowed to move faster there. That was my train of thought at least. No, you're not supposed to go left there. Neither of you are. Why are you turning around like that? That's not what you're supposed to do. Also, I think the reason that I wasn't allowed to make that is because of this. Yeah, if I were to try it now, I am allowed to. So I'll just continue it like this, because that looks better, in my opinion. They weren't fast enough with the ambulance. I don't need a hearse. Oops. I think actually also We can make this into one of these. A crossroad. There we go. And then we take this right off. So now people really have to go to that one side. 6 lane is over here as well, right? It is, but that's not the way I wanted it to be. This is the way I wanted it to be, and I'm sorry for all the people that live there.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of levitated tastes. Don't touch that dial.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
They are very true about that. I just... I'm thinking, because I also did this in... Once again, I did this in my other city. I made like also an off-road on the other side. Made it go up. And then like... towards the other side, you know, like that. And then like not to the right, so only to the left. And if we are gonna make this, we are gonna make it a 7-lane road first. Maybe 6. But that's gonna get rid of all the houses, yeah. Means this one going over there. Means that this is going to be just like that. This is also, by the way, gonna take away, and over here as well, because we are not going to the left over here, and we are not gonna go to the left over here. In other words, if you want to go to the left, you need to take this exit thingy over here. This is looking a bit wobbly right now, so let me change that. Because it was looking wobbly for both sides, and we don't want to have that. So now if people want to go over to this road, which I think most people did. Yeah. Same for this one. Yeah, mostly. So now people can do that by their separate roads, and like getting out of there is just easier now as well because of this. Maybe I should make this into a better 7-lane. And then this turns into maybe I'll full on make it like that. Oh, that's not allowed. All those people, man, that lived here, now gone. Why are we making over? No. Exactly. Imagine that you have like a highway above your house. And the only thing you complain about are the high techs. I may or may not have caused a problem by deleting so many apartments in one go. Look at all those people walking around over here on this roundabout. No one is getting on or off that roundabout anymore. For a while, at least. They will again soon. I hope. Most people should be off the roundabout by now. Yeah, they are. What do you... Okay. Maybe we should still make something like this on that roundabout as well. But that is going to be for next episode, because I am getting pretty tired and I feel like you guys deserve a good on energy me. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream for today over here. And I hope you all had a nice time watching. I know I had a nice time streaming for you guys. I am actually going to try to raid a channel after this. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm gonna say good night, and I'll see you back tomorrow with a Euro Truck stream. Bye bye.